What's good, bro? Over here in your zone. How you feeling?
Good, and you?
Good. Oh, I'm loving this area. Give me a little tour.
AJ Studios, little bar area.
Yes, I'm loving it.
Got the flower wall.
I gotta tap in with this flower wall. Is it given?
Yes.
Is it given? It's like no.
Got the infinity wall.
Oh, so it's like limitless here. I gotta come over here.
All the way there.
Yes. Oh, this is everything. So this can literally be anything I want it to be, right? So infinity wall. I'm loving it. Now, oh, this is adorable. So this is like if you have kids or like, it's giving me schoolroom vibes.
Yeah, so this, we build these out in sets. This ain't really that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be different sets for different parts of the year.
This is so, it's like every 2 steps you in a whole different world. Now over here you got the king and queen.
We got throne chairs. We've been renting these out, but you get the dirt sheet. We got.
Look at these guys. I feel like every baby shower needs one of these, right? Or like every wedding.
Yes,
This is so dope.
White. We got 2 golden whites.
Y'all need to tap in for the thrones, man. Come on.
We got the podcast.
Come on in. Yes. Oh, this is a total vibe. So if I have like a podcast idea, I can come
Yes,
and
come record your own podcast, be a part of our podcast.
look how dope this is, guys. And the energy in here is everything. Which this is my favorite part. Y'all have to look at the Snow Queen's throne. This is so bossy, man. I'm tapping into like my Cleopatra, Nefertiti vibes. Yes, yes.
We got the music studio coming.
So music studio, podcast, photo studio, event space.
Do everything you want to. You can record your album, get your interview, have your listening part,
Okay.
photo shoot, video, all in one place.
Yes, I am loving it.
Right here with the professional speakers, we got 2 microphones, so you can host a seminar, teach a class.
Wow, this is literally a one-stop shop, my brother. I'm so proud of you because it's a lot of greatness going on right here.
Got the money machine right here too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can't forget about the money machine.
Money.
Yes. Ooh, I'm loving it. You ready to sit down and talk all things AJ VIP? All right, let's go. Let's go get it. What's up, loves? Welcome to Hustle Vibes. I'm your girl, Pink Vibes, and today I'm here with my brother, Mr. AJ Photography.
How you doing? Nice to be here with y'all.
Okay, Pounder, brother, how you feeling?
Feel good.
Okay.
Good job.
Yes, I appreciate you being here. So we are in your photo studio, AJ VIP Studios. Okay, tell the people a little bit about that.
AJ VIP Studios is the next iteration of AJ Photography. It's like everything that AJ Photography is. So it's a photo studio. It's an event studio. We got podcasting. We soon have a recording studio here. So we kind of, it's like a one-stop shop for all. So
Nice. Tell the people where you're located.
We in Greenfield Plaza at Suite LL18.
Definitely. How long have you been here?
I've been here for like 5-6 months.
Nice.
I've been in this suite, so I have another suite around the corner that I have a little recording studio around there too. So
I love it. Now, instantly when I like came in here, the creative energy was just like,
that's the battle going.
yes, it's so crazy. So if you have like a podcast, if you need to do a photo shoot, if you need to record, it's like me and my business partner said, it's a one-stop shop.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm going for. So
Yes.
I wouldn't work with any creative, anybody trying to do something. I mean, tap in and I'm here for you.
Come on. Now, before AJ VIP Studios, you know, you are AJ Photography, okay?
Correct.
Man in the flesh. Now, you've been in the photography game for such a long time, bro. You feel me? How did you get started?
Man, I've been taking pictures, just everything forever since I was little.
Okay.
And I always was into entrepreneur. In my younger days, I did street stuff, and then when I had my daughter, I wanted her to do something that I could be proud of.
Yes.
To her, build a legacy. So, I mean, it didn't start off with photography. I had janitorial.
Okay.
I put in a lot of work, wasn't getting no return from that. I had a couple houses. Didn't know I did it wrong. I mean, I did the right thing by just doing it wrong.
Right.
Yeah, just trying to put my money into something and just diving first. and it wasn't working out. So
Right.
when I started doing photography, I went to some party and I seen the photography guy. He had a long line. I'm like, shit, he getting $10 for every person.
Come on, I like that man.
You know what I'm saying? So
Period.
I went and grabbed the equipment I needed. I mean, I had some friends that was throwing parties and doing pictures at their cabarets and stuff, and they stopped. So I went to one friend and he had the backdrop, and another friend had the pose. I bought a little camera and everything, so one thing led to another.
Wow, and look how far you've come. So to that entrepreneur out there who is a dope photographer, right? How can he take this hobby of his and turn it into a lucrative business?
I mean, you gotta follow the money really, and just be consistent. I mean, if you're consistent in anything, you get better at it and you grow. Like, I wasn't taught by anybody specifically, and didn't go to school for it. It's just, I've been doing this for like 15, 16 years. And,
Wow.
And self-taught, and I can teach any class. You know?
I love that. Okay.
Just gotta stick with it and go for it.
Definitely. Now, when you were like a little kid, when you were little AJ, were you one of those kids who had like the little disposable Polaroids, taking pictures of everything?
Really, I was the hustle man. I was the one who sold anything and everything. I was always the middleman. Like,
Yes.
little kids playground, I had the Annihilators and the Kool-Aid.
Come on. I love it.
I had a million different hustles. It's just this the hustle that I stuck with and kind of went hard with.
Definitely. I think when you just are a natural hustler, whatever it is you put your hands on, it's gonna blossom. You know what I mean? Because when you have this vision and this goal, it's one thing to have it, but it's another thing to actually execute it and actually put that ambition to it. You know what I mean? So I say to anyone out there who has this dream, it's not gonna be easy, but keep going.
Keep going, yeah.
Definitely.
You don't stumble, you don't fail, but I mean, you do anything long enough, if you don't learn every day and get better at it, then, I mean, come on now.
Hello? Okay.
So,
Now, like you said, you had, all these different ventures. How did you know, okay, photography is my calling?
I mean, I like the product that I bring. I like giving somebody something and making them feel happy, and they like giving me the money for it. And it's just exchange of the energy.
Yes.
Like, you can sell somebody anything, but don't mean it's right, So I like when I take a picture of somebody and they walk away and they look at the picture 2-3 times, and I know
You did your thing. Yes.
the final, like, just seeing my pictures like incorporated in everyday life, or when somebody passed, I have the best picture that they ever took in their life, so they're using
Wow.
it for their obituary, or t-shirts, and just,
What an honor, right?
that's solid.
Like photographers, you guys have this like superpower to capture time. You know what I mean? And if you're really good at capturing time, it's almost like a blessing, because 50, 60, 70 years from now, when that person's great or great niece or whoever it is look back, this is a representation of that time in their life.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
That's
it's
why I say all the
definitely
time, I don't really take pictures, I capture moments. Like,
yeah. Ooh.
That's what differentiates me from another photographer. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to capture the moment. So if you look at my work, you will see kind of the raw, what's going on at that moment, what makes the picture special.
Yes.
You can take a million pictures, but if you don't capture that right moment, that minute second that somebody had the expression of joy or surprise or something like that, that's what captures the spirit of the picture. So that's what I like doing.
I love that. I love that. Now, I'm such a strong believer that everyone has this special talent, right? And even though you have this special talent, it doesn't mean that the road is going to be easy. How important is it to keep your faith while you're chasing your dreams?
I mean, it's ultra important, because you don't have a boss when you are an entrepreneur. You are your boss, so your fate is in your hands, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Everybody like not punching the clock, but if you don't punch your own clock and you don't show up there on time and you mess up your own name, once you mess up your name, it's gone. So that's my biggest asset, is my name, my reputation. Anything I do, I make sure that I'm on time, I'm punctual, or I just bring my best to the table. So I like to stand behind my quality.
I love that, as you should.
Yeah.
As
So
you
that's why
should.
you see that AJ photography on the picture, I'm putting my name behind it. It's your picture, but it's my picture too, so we both represent.
Hello. And what's so crazy is like when you see AJ photography on the picture, you know that event was lit. You know it was official. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like it's almost for the culture.
Exactly.
And that's so dope, because we're doing something great. We don't know that it's great. We're just doing it, right? Like even now with Hustle and Vibes, I'm pioneering without knowing that I'm pioneering. You feel me? Like me and my business partner, we are creating something that can be looked back on. But when you're walking in your purpose, you don't know you're walking in your purpose. You're just doing, you know,
exactly. You got
what
your
you
head
love.
down, you grinding when you look up and you see, get all the accolades and you
Yes.
build a reputation for yourself. Like, hey, where all this come from?
Come on, from that hard work.
Just getting up and doing me every day. So.
Yes, yes. So when AJ is like vibing at the studio or he's about to do a photo shoot, who are some of the artists you're listening to get you like in your vibe?
I'm old school. Like I listen to like Tupac. I listen to Nipsey Hussle, E40, stuff like that. I like
Nice.
old school stuff.
Okay. If you could shoot any, let's see, how many I'm gonna give you. If you could shoot any 5 celebrities, whether they're alive or have passed on, who would those 5 celebrities be?
I guess Tupac, Nipsey Hussle. I would like to shoot them. I'll shoot Jay and Beyonce just for the,
Yeah, ooh, put it in the universe.
I want to be there for some of the historical moments like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and stuff like that. Today's Martin Luther King Day, so
Yes, shout out to the
I
King.
just want to be there and capture some of those real moments, just the moments that turn history. So
Yes.
be there.
Could you imagine, Burbo, if this was like the 60s or the 70s, you know what I mean? And you were capturing the civil rights movement. You were capturing, you know, the I Had a Dream speech. You were capturing, you know, Malcolm at his greatness. Like, it's so crazy because we look back at those pictures, you know what I'm saying? It was an AJ photography back then.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like anything you see, like it was a photographer that took that picture. That's they work.
Yes.
They own that.
Yes. If there was a movie made based on your life, what would that movie be called?
What would that movie be called? I don't know. It'd be a come up story.
Right there, the come up story. Simple. You created without being creative.
Right.
Definitely. And I feel like everyone, like with our stories, you know, the best stories are the ones with testimony, right? Because God's gonna test you to get to your testimony. And I was having a conversation with my friend, and you know, she has this amazing idea, and she was like, Pink, sometimes I feel like, you know, like maybe I'm not worth it. And I told her, I said, listen, everybody has that special thing, you know what I mean? And you have to walk in your purpose, and the minute that doubt gets into your mind, you're telling the universe you don't want it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So how important is it for you to keep not only intellectual people, but positive people around you when you're on your grind?
It's awesome. It's also important because like I don't like speaking, so that's why I'm here doing interviews. That's why I have a whole podcast studio. I got a stage with microphones. Like that's like one of my biggest things. I don't like speaking. I get behind the camera. That's
right.
But I mean, and kind of this whole AJ Photography Studios, AJ VIP Studios is something that I've never done before, something I'm not good at, but it's me putting my money where my mouth at and me going and just getting what I want. So I had a vision of this, so I just put it together and I'm learning as I go. So if you see the succeed, you know that that's what
Come
I
on. You sure did, my brother.
Yeah.
You sure did. Now, when AJ is long gone, what do you want your legacy to be?
I want my legacy to be that I help people. I have a lot of young people under me. I always try to mentor somebody or help anybody. Just me giving them my energy. That's what made me me. So
definitely.
So any party I've been to, just it's the interaction and the energy I give to people. That's what I want to do. You know?
And energy is so important because, like, a person may not remember what you said, but they'll remember how you made them feel.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And every time, like, I'm done with the interview, I want to walk away from that interview with, like, either touching somebody's spirit or, you know what I'm saying, enlightening them or bringing them good vibrations. And it's so important because in what we do, like, energy is everything because you're constantly meeting new people, constantly in new surroundings. And I'm such an empath, I can feel when the vibration is off.
I think that's the secret sauce to anything. It's not really the pictures, just that one couple moments they get to share with you and you leave them with an impact and they remember your name.
Definitely.
That's the secret sauce of success.
So secret sauce of success. Okay, that needs to be like a podcast. Right. Now, if I have a bridal shoot or a birthday shoot or however, many shoots or different types of shoots, and I want to get in contact with you, how can the people do that?
Easy. AJVIP.com is the best way.
Okay.
So go to AJVIP.com. If you follow social media, AJ Photo 313, you can can get me. And I got a text number too.
Okay.
So I should know about her.
But that is okay.
So y'all want to get to AJ Photography. It's 248-780-0158. Text AJ VIP to that, and you get in touch with me anytime, and you're in the mood.
Definitely. And the setup in here is so crazy. Whatever mood or whatever vibe you're trying to get, it is in here. So definitely tap into that. Now, of course, you have, AJ VIP Studios, but this isn't the end. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Well, I want to finish doing what I'm doing in Detroit. And
Yeah.
I want to template Detroit and then take it from city to city and just the sky's the limit. So there's no telling what I'll be doing next year because I done had like 100% growth every year I've been doing this or in my life. So I just make sure I'm always pushing it to the next level.
Definitely.
So I push it to the next level now. Now I'm making sure I'm cleaning my plate, so I don't want to just go to the next level and leave the last level unfinished because I'm going to the next. So I'm trying to slow it down and finish everything I started to.
Definitely. Now you've been, in the nightlife scene for so many years, like
15, 16.
Yes, that's amazing. How do you keep your longevity?
So there's another secret to the game.
Okay.
So you can always stay ahead of the pack if you're doing you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the best at doing me, so nobody can beat me at that.
Yes.
So I'm always bringing my A game, and I like to think I bring technology and quality to the table, and I just always try to do something. If I see everybody going this way, I'm going that way. And I go this way so hard, this way is the
Start
the
to get new wave,
So you got the trail behind me to go this way. So as long as I go my own way and do my own thing, I always be first and the best at it.
I love that. And I think it's so dope when a person is just like unapologetically themselves. You know what I mean? And that's the difference between leaders and followers, because we're in a day and age where it's like, let's do what's cool, And if you have that self-confidence, self-belief, and that, self-reassurance of, in yourself that what I'm doing, I know this is God's purpose for me, so I don't care what the majority is doing, And I always say that no one can be you. That's your power. Like, you can't make somebody feel the same way I can. I can't make somebody feel, you know what I mean? It's like a different thing. So everyone needs to embrace who they are and the individuality in who they are. You know what I mean?
I mean, it could be a million people to try. You can give them the same opportunities, the same equipment and everything, but nobody's going to do you. So you don't have to worry about somebody taking that from you.
Yes.
Pretending and doing something that somebody else do, then you got to keep being them or being, working at that. But you day one, so I just work on being the best version of me I can, and
right.
Work out for me.
And God made you for a reason, right? Like, he or she or that energy makes no mistakes, So I came out looking the way I was supposed to look. I came out with the mind I was supposed to have, and I think once we are start being in love with ourselves, now we're limitless. Exactly. Now when we walk into the room, we're walking with that presence of God. Like, I belong here, so it's not that self-doubt anymore. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Enjoy it.
Definitely, yes. I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Taking your time and spending your energy with me. Probably one more time. Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys on the next Hustle and Vibes. Peace.
Yeah.